Hi everybody, Epi here. Today I was thinking, what better way to come back to BookTube than to present my shelf first and what this represents to me. As you can see, my gorgeous shelf was created in a way that really reflects my love for reading, and it's a love that has spanned throughout my whole life. I don't know if you see this, but I've had bookshelves since I was a little girl. This was tiny compared to this one, but other pictures, which I will show in the future, really show my love for reading. So I wanted to get a start out with showing you a little bit my bookshelf, explaining my setup, and then explaining what reading really means to me. I keep coming back and forth to this community. I haven't been extremely consistent in my videos because I've struggled to maintain that schedule, but after really a thorough consideration of how to structure things and kind of like a little bit of help and some self-compassion of all the busy things that I have going on in my life, well, I think that I could do it. Just a little bit of patience, right? And understanding a little bit of the layout of coming to BookTube and being part of a community. So these bookshelves were created by my husband around like 2016, and they feature, well, right now the latest bookshelf reorganization was made to showcase some of my to be read and kind of halfway read, started but not finished books on this side, with the children's books on the bottom. And then on this side we have my read books, my children's books, my read nonfiction, and more children's books on the bottom. I don't have any particular favorites showcased besides like some of my favorites that I can go through and show you. But I want to do that in a separate video because I really want to talk about why am I here, why am I doing this, and why do I keep coming back to this idea. Firstly, I think that the community of readers has grown tremendously over the years, and the impact that YouTube and social media has on that has been tremendous, and something that has brought me to really try to develop this creative passion that I have inside of me and to build a community. So I am here because of that, and because I would love to share my book recommendations with you, to share my children's book recommendations with you, and just explain why is it that books are so important to me, and then have your feedback. Why are they so important to you? Books to me are, it's almost very difficult, not almost, it's difficult to describe the impact that books have had on me throughout my life. Stories are not just words on a page. They are the breadth of writers that have come up with these ideas and elaborated and sat down or stood up and wrote and have had passion for these characters that are not real, but they resemble somebody in their life that is real, or the feelings and the emotions, the behaviors, the trauma, things that people have gone through. So this is why reading is just so valuable. I think that for me, reading and getting transported into a story has always helped me try to figure out in my life what I need to do next, but also when I'm feeling stressed or I need an escape, it is the best way to travel. Now, I don't say that you shouldn't do that without reading. You should definitely do it without reading. You should travel and you should explore life and get those experiences. Reading, in fact, propels you towards a different future. I was just reading a book the other time. This book made me think of you, which is an amazing story. And if I can get it off my bookshelf, I have it in the back of my romance novels. But this book is extraordinary because the main character not only is trying to regain the love of reading, but also this time try to live more and try to live and experience life while reading. Because sometimes as book lovers, we can kind of become very introverted and think like the outside world is not as good as a book. And I'm not saying that it's not always true, but the outside world and the experiences that we live in life are very important, and books show us that. Books show us that there's so much that we could do out there, and sometimes we just close ourselves and we stay isolated But then books give us the courage to find those relationships, to live life all over again, to have adventures. And so when people think, oh, you read books and you don't do anything else. Well, first of all, when I'm reading my books, I'm getting transported to another place. And then I am taking the words of those authors and I am trying to be a better person, to be a better mom, to be a better human, to be a better wife, a friend, whatever it is. So reading is not just sitting down and absorbing words. It's creating, it's connecting, it's understanding people and their communities. Reading to me is almost like this breath that I can't catch. It's just a passion, it's a love, it's everything. It's opportunity. And so I hope to share this channel with you, and I hope that we can create a community. And in fact, in Brooklyn, we need more of this reading community. We do have tons and tons of places, but I would like to continue to create community in the places where I think we need a little bit more of that. And so join me here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.